Hello, it's Leah with Enlightened Mystic Essentials, and today we are going to do your energy reading. We are going to the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck for messages and directions, followed by main energies. Yep. Then we're going doorway, gateway to spirit. I had to whip these back out. People started to get lost without them. And we're going to see what lies along your path as you journey, right? So, Scorpio, I already received a message for you, honeys. Right? And this message is the Shiloh Master. Be graceful in movement and action. Watch your movement. Watch how you move. Watch how you act. Okay? That's one of your messages. And then I'm gonna explain everything down and break everything down. All right? So let's get two more messages here. Spirit for Scorpio. What are the focal points of the message that you have for them in the month of April? Thank you. Aww. Y'all know I'm happy. Let me stop. The heart guardian is here. Love and let yourself be loved. Yes. What you thought? You give love, you receive love. What? Yeah. Another message for Scorpio spirit. Another focal point or message for Scorpios. Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. And I'm going to let you in on a secret, Scorpio, in case you don't know. I know that we are water signs, true indeed, right? But the thing that the thing that I love about being a water sign, and sometimes it can cause us a blockage. Water can get heated up by the sun, right? Any type of heat. And then the water evaporates into the air. That's why they always say Scorpios is one of their components is overthinking. Yeah, because we are that sign. We are water, right? But we also can evaporate into the air, and that's where our logic comes in. Okay, so it's not just all emotions; it's our logic too. Okay, so you watch yourself, watch your mental. Okay, watch your thoughts. And that's been a lot going on with these signs. People needing to watch how they think, negative thoughts. So don't allow your negative thinking to affect you, water sign. Spirit, what's the energy around this Shiloh and Master? A broken heart. Watch how you move. Don't get mad. Don't sting them just yet. Heart guardian. For a heartbreak, there's new love. Right next to the broken heart. Oh, indecision. I told you don't get in your head. I told you that. Spirit Fox, what we gonna do with us, huh? On the floor, grounding, stabilizing, bringing something down. The thinking woman, calming down those thoughts, calming down that mental. See, I just told you. Spirit, what is the spiritual message for the Shiloh Master? What cannot be seen in the physical, but is there in the spiritual for Scorpios? Towards this broken heart, spirit. Heal the heart, spirit. We the Phoenix. Yeah. That's our animal guardian, right? Up in here. Resurrection and surrender to change. What needs to be resurrected? What needs to be surrendered to change that heart? Spirit 4. The heart guardian, what can't be seen in the physical but is there in the spiritual about this indecision that Scorpios face. Oh, Lord. I know what this is for me. Y'all already know. I'll tell you. I don't care. Come on. There it is. The Hawk Prince, spiritual communication and paying attention. Somebody getting ready to receive spiritual communication or communication, period. Pertaining to this heart situation and this indecision. Yes. Spirit Fox towards the thinking woman spirit. What is the spiritual message? And then on top of your Hawk Prince, you have the Diamond Dreamer. The balancing of the material wealth and true prosperity. When I say communication is coming, you thought I was playing? Can't be. Your eyes didn't see it that way, did it? Come on, Spirit, for the Spirit Fox towards this thinking woman. For Scorpios, get out of your heads. You have too. Yes. You have the fire prince up in here. Who else I had the fire prince? Gemini, no, Taurus, I believe. This fire prince, baby, is that action, that drive. But it's the action and the drive of optimism or aggression towards the compensating and perseverance. Yes, we need that fire. I just told you, when the fire or the heat fuels up the water, we go into that logical state of mind. You just have to know when to turn the heat off, Scorpio. Or when someone don't allow people to get you heated. Yeah, let's go see what lies along your path. Let's see what you're going to meet along your journey. Spirit, for the shadow and master, what lies along the path of Scorpios? Water, aka logical signs. No ghostling. Thank you. Thank you. Ghostling in reverse. We are not stuck in the past. We are not stuck in the future. But we are what? Present in the present. Yeah. Focus on what needs to be surrendered. What needs to be surrendered to change or resurrected about this heart. Stabilization of the heart, Scorpio. Spirit, as we journey, because don't forget I'm a Scorpio too. As we journey with this heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved, what will we experience along our path? Yes, home, feeling comfortable, feeling safe, stabilization of a home, stabilization within the foundation. Let's go. And we got this true prosperity and material wealth here. And for the spirit fox, that came out so fast, that magic prayer, baby. Open up your mouth. Say the prayer. Spirit, divine. Sometimes I know I can get in my emotions, and I know they drive me, and sometimes I know I can get into my logic, but I ask you to ground me. What? How hard is it, really? And why y'all over there laughing at me? I'm dead serious. So let's close out these energies. Anything that needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted, we will. And for those who are new to my channel or our light family, welcome. We clown over here a little bit, but we get to the nitty gritty, yeah? So, and the thing about me, I'm very real. I'm gonna just tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what I see. I'm gonna tell you what I feel. I'm gonna tell you what I hear. Okay? All of those things. Anything that needs to be broken down and looked into further, we will. Clarifying deck, baby, on deck, right? So, Spirit gave you your message. Be graceful in movement and action. Be careful how you think, Scorpio. Because how you think is how you act. And the actions talk about movement and your actions. Here, a balance is coming, right? To the negative ways of thinking and the negative ways of acting. Because the obstacles or the road is being clear, baby. Boom. That's the orange and the black. I'm Leah. I'm a person that reads numbers, colors, and talk to spirits, in case you're new to the channel. Yeah. And so the thing about it, Scorpio, when you look in the background, there's a dragon there. That is that ancient wisdom, and that is that ancient strength pushing you forward. Let's go. Knocking down the obstacles. Open way, open road. A new day. You have to learn how to control your emotions and your logic. Here, this person balances a grasshopper and an orb of energy. Even though that orb may not weigh nothing, it is so powerful in its being, in its whole self, in its goal. What is the balance of this gold orb? It's talking about the balancing of the illumination in your mind. Yes. So now they're telling us, watch how you think, watch how you act pertaining to a heartbreak, the end of a situation in which your heart was contained, obtained. Yeah, let's go. And let me tell you something about this heartbreak. This heartbreak has occurred via divines, baby. This is a card of 9. Some of you get into your emotions and some of you get into your head that it comes a hard heartbreak. A hard choice to make. Because if it was left up to you, you wouldn't have never made it. You would have stayed. And you would have never moved forward. You would have never grown. Forward, move forward, or grown, build up. You have to face up. Face this heartbreak and get it over with. That's how you move on. That's how you let go. And I'm curious to see what's up with these movements and actions. Spirit, what needs to be surrendered, released for Scorpios being graceful in their movement and action? Stubborn. That's what that is. Stubborn. Now you over here heartbreak. You got your little heartbreak. All heartbroken. Ready to attack the world with your little tail. It says surrender to trust. You better trust and believe. I told you the divines. You gonna put the blame on them? Who are you to the divines? Who are you to the Father? Who are you to the Most High? Who are you? Test them and see what happened. It says trust yourself in your decisions. Do not be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Yeah, because guess what? Scorpios that have not chosen the right path, or Scorpios that was stubborn and facing this heartbreak, you knew it wasn't right. You knew something wasn't right, but you wanted to stay. And divines came in here and said, nope. Why you think the Shallow and Master is facing away from this heartbreak? I don't have time for that. Time to move in another direction. Yeah, you better answer that call. Because when you have no choice, heartbreaks, man, I'm telling you. Not heartbreak or broken heart. Heartbreaks. Yeah, let's go. So what needs to be surrendered to change about this heartbreak? What needs to be? What do you do about the situation? What do you do about the situation? Because now you have help coming in here. Scorpios all up and through this thing. We are the Phoenix, right? Isn't that another animal god? The Phoenix. We are the only sign that can die and be reborn again multiple times over and over. We transform to reform. And then it's funny how the Phoenix is literally looking at this heartbreak. What are your actions? What is going on in your logic about this heartbreak? In order to push you forward, in order to move you forward, a heartbreak was created. Because if we would have had it your way like Burger King, it wouldn't have never happened. Don't never stop. Keep moving forward. This is what it is in this life journey, Scorpio. So get out of your head, get out of your emotions, and move forward, accept it for what it really is. And then when you have the Phoenix coming in here, this is a card of two. What are the twos? Choices, pairs, decisions, opportunities, doorway, gateways, threshold, pairs, talking about communication and debating. The conversation, the communication of conversation is the talking and the agreements and the comparing and the compromising. The debating is the negotiation factors, restrictions and, the disagreements. Yeah. Twos also talk about twos become one. Two become one. The bond factors. So what about this heart situation, this heartbreak, needs to be resurrected or needs to be surrendered? What about it? What do you need to release? Surrender talks about the releasing of and the resurrection, the bringing to life, the bringing up out of the ground. What about it? I'm going to tell you now, if you surrender to change, you can go forward and grow. But if you want to resurrect the dead situation, that's that block, man. That mental block, that emotional block. Come on. Emotion logic. What do you need to surrender within yourself? Is it the emotions or is it the logic? We are getting hit heavy. We are getting hit hard. I faced my heartbreak months ago. That's why I say I know what this situation is. But don't forget that you have the opportunity to let go of the negative and the blocks and the stops, because that's the black, and go forward. That's the orange. This is you weighing out the energy of enlightenment with literally the block. A mental setback could be, emotional setback could be, or just this big old heartbreak. What is it? And then together, these two cards make a two. What are the tools? Choices, pairs, decision, opportunities, doorways, gateways, communication factors of conversating and debating. The two becomes one. The bonding factors. What do you need to surrender? What do you need to resurrect about this heartbreak? You need to surrender this heartbreak, and you need to resurrect yourself. Find yourself. Get it understood. Not living in the past, not living in the future. We are living in the present moment. Because see, this is Ghostland. If Ghostland was up like this upright, it talks about a person either living in the past or the future. We are not living in that moment. We are living in the present. And presently right now, some Scorpios need to get this in check. How you move, how you think, how you react. Get it in check. This heartbreak situation that you're experiencing or have just went through or are getting ready, prepared to go through, universe is up in here. They control this. And some of you need to figure it out. It's balancing of that logic and that emotion. You do what you got to do. They're telling you to trust in it. Trust in the plan. Just like that. Do what you got to do. It's not hard. So let's see what you're going to gain. So Spirit, when Scorpios, watch how they move and watch how they act. Right? Balancing those emotions and those logics. Surrenders to trust because the universe run this. Let go of the heartbreak. Recover the heartbreak by resurrecting themselves and surrendering to change. Being reformed and transformed in the present moment. What will they gain? Because the Ghostland, it talks about the card of 8. It's the card of 8. What is 8? Calling for a spirit in the situation. Transformations. Rebirths and rejuvenations. Transformations. Yeah. That's this. Every day, all day. And then, what are you going to experience on your journey? A balance. One ring circus. A balance to yourself. Get it together. Get it together. Over the water. Over the emotions. In the air. That is the logic. The balancing of the logic over the emotion. There's hidden wisdom here. Look at the moon. This is a card of 6. What is the 6? The 6 is the balance. Let's go. You can do it. You've been born for it. You've been dealing with it all your life, Scorpio. You do what you got to do to move forward. So let's look at your next message. Put these back. So, Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. The main colors of this card is brown and red. The grounding of love or the grounding of defeat. Which is it, Scorpio? Let love and let yourself be loved. You give love to receive love, and the only way to receive love is to give love. But look at Scorpios being hit with an indecision. A change is coming. Transformation is here. Spirit is here. The indecision is a card of 8, and once again, red. What is the 8 calling for? Spirit in the situation? Transformations, rebirths, and rejuvenations. Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I go left? Do I go right? All in your head. Logic. This is the indecision of love or the indecision of defeat because red represents blood, love, or defeat. What is your love? What is your defeat? Is the heart guardian love or is the heart guardian the defeat? Is the indecision love or is the indecision the defeat? The logical answer would be that the heart guardian is love and the indecision is defeat. I mean, literally. Let's go. So let's see what needs to be. You know what? I don't even want to see. We finna look at this indecision. What's going on in your mental? Spirit, we finna break it down. What is the indecision for Scorpios? Clarify this indecision. You are stuck in a fork in the road, literally. If I go left, if I go right, and you can't move forward because there's a tree in front of you. Clarify the indecision. What is this indecision? Okay, you got 2. 1 up, 1 down. The illumination. See? The illumination. The sun is here towards what? You on this journey alone. We know that. Why do we know that? Because here you stand before indecision alone. The difference is, are you in the indecision of love or you in the indecision of defeat? What is going to hurt me? What am I going to suffer? What is going to be my loss compared to how much love can I receive? How great is this love going to be? It just depends on how you look at it. Spirit clarified the Hermit and the Sun. That was quick. You have a few here. You have the 10 of coin. You have the 3 of swords. That's what you're scared of. You have the Magician. Let's go. And you have the Ace of Staff. What? Yes. So the family situation may have caused a heartbreak. Some of you may found out about a family situation or something that has happened in a family situation that has caused a heartbreak, whether it be your family or the next family. So let me explain this heartbreak. In the sky or the logic is the confusion, because the sky is gray. It's gray. Close my door, right? Upon the chest is the heartbreak. And see, the thing about it is, in the mental, there's a red scarf. But is it the mental of defeat or is it the mental of love on the brain? And this person's journey, the journey was purified and clarified. They thought. See, this is how you become heartbroken, right? And this person, they have literally dropped their shield down on the ground. No protection. Lay down your shield, no protection. Heartbroken. But at the end of the day, no matter what was on the brain, what was in the journey, the rain is here to cleanse away all of the heartbreak, all of the pain. Water doesn't just represent emotions. It represents life. And because here you are in this puddle of water, that is that bounce back. That is life. So after every heartbreak, no matter what the heartbreak pertained to, family situation, something you found out within a family situation, something that may have occurred with your family situation. Maybe your family member told your girlfriend, boyfriend what happened, and they broke up with you. It don't matter. Something here was least expected because you were unprotected. Yeah. But see, the thing about Scorpios, when we get something on our minds and our hearts, or we just go with our emotions, then we become the magicians. We can do that very well. You know why? Because we are that element of birth, death. We die only to live again. We manifesting. What was manifested? A new beginning, a new journey. Whether it is physically, whether it is emotionally, whether it is spiritually. We are on a new journey because a heartbreak was here. A heartbreak is here. Whether it was someone or lost within the family. It's so much. It doesn't matter. We pull it together, right? We hold it together. We manifest a new day, a new way. That's what we do, baby. That's why we can't be touched. The illumination of you traveling alone. The illumination of you journeying alone. You have to be. In order to transform and focus on this, anytime we get hit with a block or a stop, best believe our mind is going where? Here. Because anytime I get hit with a block or a stop, I have to create and manifest a new way around it, through it. I have to see it. Or I just die and come back. Let's go. That's what we do. That's what we do. So a heartbreak, yeah. About a family situation. About manifesting anew. About someone journeying alone. Sometimes you find yourself in the most quietest places. Sometimes you find yourself in the most darkest places. Don't get me started, because that's the Hermit. Cut the lights off. Shut all that sound out. Find what you need to find to manifest and create anew. That's what we do. Let's go. So next to the indecision, you have a 2. You have the Hawk Prince, right? Spirit communication and paying attention. What are the tools? The tools are the doorways, gateways, thresholds, right? Tools also talks about the communication factors of conversating and debating, the pairs, the 2 becoming one of the bond connections. Yes. So here they're telling you to look for communication factors. When they talk about spirit communications, what are the synchronicities? What are the signs? Who's coming to visit you in your sleep? Who is there standing in the spiritual? And you may not sense them or feel them or even know they're there, but they're looking. Someone is. They're telling you to start paying attention. Yeah. Paying attention. You have a choice to make. You have a decision. Yeah. Options, opportunities, doorways, gateways. Those are all the tools. So when you pay attention to the spiritual communication, or you start paying attention to the synchronicities, together you have a 1, Scorpio. The one you, the one thought, the one journey. The one you is indecisive right now. Which way should I go? What should I do? Right? The one thought you need to have is paying attention, because the one journey that you on is a heart situation. Healing heart, giving heart, receiving heart. Let's go. Red, red, red everywhere. When you start paying attention to spirit communication, the numbers, the feelings, yeah, you start seeing certain things, and you start paying attention to the body's message, that creates your 6, which is the card of 6 is a balance between your true prosperity and your material wealth. Yeah, who don't want it? Your abundance here, right here. And together, these 2 make an 8. And don't forget, these are your 2 spiritual messages. Spiritual rebirths and rejuvenations, also known as transformations. Also calling for spirit in a situation. So you got 2 transformations back to back. The indecision is going to get hit with a transformation. And now you paying attention to your body's messages, signs, what's going on around you, spirit communications. Bringing a balance to your material wealth and true prosperity is also a transformation. Boom, you getting hit back to back. Boom, boom. Who don't want it? And then once these changes start to come in and your heart starts to open up and your heart starts to heal up, because we're talking about the heart guardian. And you start to see people for what they really are. Or you start to figure out mind or emotion over mind, or both, equaling the balancing of out. And you start to see the worth and the value of all things, of all people. Home. The grounding. Me being comfortable. Yeah. Finding a way through another door if possible. Looking at the wisdom, being blessed. This talks about magic, wisdom, time, welcome life. That's that new beginnings, the new abundance, the new journey is here. And the main colors of this card is brown and green, the grounding or stabilization of abundance. New growth, success, wealth, that's the green. You're going to feel so comfortable. You're going to feel so loved. You're going to know it's right. You might invite someone into your home, or they may invite you into theirs. Because when that heart factor gets healed or heart gets received, love and let yourself be loved. Home situation. And this is going to be a gift by the divines. New love, baby. What is the 9? 9 represents the universe, the divines, the heavens. Some of you are literally going to get a new home and you're going to love it. Some of you are going to find a new way of wisdom, because here is an owl. Look at an owl in the home. See? Some of you may invest in magic, or apply magic into areas that you need that little boost. Look at that fairy trying to hide right there. The fairy is literally laying down sleep. Do you see? So you do what you got to do. So let's see what you're going to gain. Let's see what you're going to gain. Spirit wind, Scorpios. Let love in and let themselves be loved so they can give love. Transform that indecision. There's no defeat here. We already know that because we manifestors, we magicians, right? High priestesses and priests, high priests. And they pay attention to their bodies, messages, and spiritual communication going on around them for the balancing of their material wealth and true prosperity so they can feel comfortable and be satisfied and thankful for the grounding and stabilization of a home situation or the grounding or stabilization of abundance within their beings, within their surroundings. Yeah, what are they going to gain? What are they going to gain here, Spirit? Downloads and understanding. You better. You better. The colors of this card is white and various colors of blue. What is the white? The purification of clarity of the calming. Calming down, chill mode, relaxing, peace, kindness, joy. Yeah. Relax. Relax and let it come to you. It says, truth is being revealed. Y'all already know who I am. I'm Leah. I told y'all that. Deep insights are coming from heaven in the astral realm. So what is coming for heaven? What is coming from heaven? What is coming from heaven? Home situation, the grounding of abundance, wealth and true prosperity. These are the physical things. Physical. Come from heaven. What manifests in what is created in the spiritual manifests in the physical is material things. These two. What the spiritual is or what is in the astral realm, because the astral realm talks about what is in the spiritual realm. This heart situation. You can't literally go and stick your hand in somebody's chest and turn the love switch on, can you? No. That's that astral. That's that spiritual. That's that connection. That's that build up. Right? And then you got the indecision. No one can reach their hand in your mind and turn your mind into understanding, can they? No. It has to be received in a spiritual way. What is within the air. And then they tell you here, spirit communication, you paying attention. Anytime you start getting like you know how you riding in your car or your truck, and then all of a sudden your eyes shoot to the clock and it say 2:22, 4:24, 3:33. That's that higher self. That's that spiritual. That's that astral realm. That's your higher self. Not your physical self, because your physical self is watching the road. The next thing you know, say, let me look over here. Dang, it's 2:22. That's that spiritual communication. Those are the things you want to pay attention to. Right? So get it together. Get it done. Your heart is on the line. Who doesn't want a new love? Who doesn't want to be loved? Right? So let's look at your third message or your third focal point, which is beautiful. You have the spirit fox. Spirit fox. Thinking woman. That's the energy. So the spirit fox talks about trusting your talents and changing times. What are your talents? Dying and being reborn. We are an element of water that changes into the logic because we can evaporate into the air. Water element, air element. All signs can't do that. Hello. So what is it that you need to trust? Who is it that you need to trust? Who is it that you need to trust in changing times to bring a balance to yourself, whether it be your spiritual self or your physical self? Bringing a balance in the illumination of the sun within the chest is here. Heart. Look at the spirit fox. The balance is within his forehead. Let me see if y'all can see. Hold on, let me get right. Can you see it? No. It's orange. They shouldn't have never made it orange. Let me see. Can you see? No. If I don't see it, I know you can't see it. Let's see if you can see the sun in his chest. A little bit. See the sun? See the sun right there. What is in the chest area? That heart. And in the middle of the forehead is a balance, like a compass. So balancing the mind, right? And illumination of the heart. Trust your talents and changing times. We transform, baby. Yeah. And so now it's telling us about changing times coming towards a thinking woman. Whether this is you or a person you know. This could be a mother, a wife, a child, an aunt, someone in the family, a friend. Something is getting ready to change here. And the thing about it, this could also talk about a prosecutor who is gathering information for someone who is in the justice system. Because see, the thing about this person, the thinking woman or the thinking feminine energy, clarity is behind them. They already received the go-ahead to move forward. But the thing about it is they're learning more wisdom, more knowledge, because they are getting ready literally to face changes, whether it is to go towards changes or whether it is to cause changes. And whoever this person is, they are very abundant because they wear green. Yeah. So, you know, and then on top of that, this person has like a contract in their hand. So, you know, contracts talk about it could be marriages, some type of commitment, some type of contract, that signing of paper. Be careful. Make sure you pay attention. Balancing your mind and illumination of the chest. Go with how you feel. Get your mind and your heart aligned. Because these people are here. This person is here. Stop. And they keep talking about changing times. Shh. Changing times. So what are the tools? The tools talk about doorway, gateways, opportunities, decisions, right? Talks about pairs. Also talks about the communication factors of conversating and debating. This is the negotiations. This is the compromising, the back and the forth. See? That's why I said be careful, because it could be talking about criminal justice system. And then on top of that, the building is made of like concrete or brick, like a courthouse. Be careful. Be careful. And this thinking woman is going over here to compensation and perseverance. Look, the rainbow prince. See? Look at even the butterfly. And then the thing about it is, the rainbow prince talks about transformation, calling forth spirit transformation, spiritual rebirths and rejuvenations. Changes. What is going to change? What is this person coming in here to create? What are they? What is driving them? That is the perseverance. What is their compensation? What is their payment? Right? See? And together, these two cards make a one. The one you, the one thought, the one journey. Yes, right? The one you could be talking about times of change and trusting your talents. Spirit fox. The one thought is the thinking woman or that thinking feminine energy. The one journey, who's getting compensation or who's being persistent. See that? Now, next to this rainbow prince, you have the fire prince. The fire prince. Right? And then the thing about it is the fire prince is a card of 4. What are the 4s? What needs to be grounded? What needs to be stabilized? What needs to be brought down? But also what goes on within the root, what is going on around the current situation or what is going on within the current situation. See? But considering the fact that this is a 4, it also serves as a card of restriction. Now listen. I'm finna tell you now, when you praying for changes, how you pray or what is your drive or what is your motivation in this situation is everything. I'm telling you. Because see, this fire guardian is shooting fire towards the magic prayer. Okay? So when you talk about the optimism, what do you need to focus on, or what is your focal point? And then the thing about it, when you have the fire prince in here, the fire prince heats up the situation. That's why I told you, the light water, you apply heat to water, what happens? It evaporates in the sky or the air. This is what the fire prince is in here to do, to add fire. When you talk about optimism and you talk about aggression, fire either heats up a situation or burns down a situation, right? So when you talk about optimism, what is that fire prayer or what is that powerful prayer in which you need to pray to bring change to a situation. That's the optimism. When you talk about the aggression, what is the motivation or the drive of anger that you need to release and tear down, burn down? What is that prayer that's going to cause changes? See, and the thing is, I'm just glad that this fire prince isn't shooting at this thinking woman, because this could literally saying that the fire prince is coming in here to heat up this woman or heat up this feminine energy and make them aggressive. Take away the optimism. And all they see is red. So, heat them up, burn them down. So when you have this fire prince coming in here at this prayer, that's that. What is the heat being added to your prayer? What is that power? And then considering the fact that this is a card of 5, prayer is changing itself, but now it's being heated up and added to the fire. See the power. These 2 cards make a 9. What is the 9? The 9 is the universe. It is time to pray for changes, and it is time to pray a powerful prayer, because they're telling you times are changing, literally, Scorpio. And even though we may be able to adapt, it's going to be a lot that is not. So you do what you got to do. You keep your eye on this person. Because see, the thing about it is the spirit fox is kind of sort of like leaning on that side over there trying to listen to what this lady is saying. Look at the card. Look how far the fox is over here. But this lady turns their back on changing times, right? What is this about? And then when you look at the spirit fox is brown and white. The clarification of purity of grounding. The purity of grounding or stabilization. Changing times. Who is this person trying to create change in your life or someone's life? What is their gain? What is their aim? See that? That is going to either make a situation positive or negative. And then prayer is going against it all. Prayer is going against it. Stopping the aggression, stopping the anger, stopping the heating of a situation. Pray. So let's see what you're going to gain. Serious. Spirit wind, Scorpios, trust their talents and changing times, whether it be them manifesting in transformations and magicians, or going into the dark, or going within like the hermit. Checking the situation with this feminine who know it all, seen it all, done it all, for their compensation or their motivation or perseverance or drive. See? And check the situation of this fire prince with optimism and not aggression. Keeping the restrictions away or out of the equation and praying that prayer of change. See that? What will they gain here, Spirit? What will Scorpios gain? Dang. Love and acceptance, baby. Let's get with it. I want it. I want it. It says love is yours. Yeah, they told us that. Give love to receive love. Recognize your divine worth. Oh, that right there, the spirit fox. Choose loving thoughts. Who needs to choose loving thoughts? This person? Who needs to have loving thoughts added to the compensation or the perseverance, the drive? Or who needs to add loving thoughts to the optimism or that aggression factor? Or who needs to think of love while they pray? Loving thoughts to help make that prayer more powerful. Now look at this card. The main colors of this card is gold and pink. The gold talks about the illumination or the enlightenment or abundance or the ultimate success of what? Pink, compassion, joy, happiness. Yeah. Peace. Yeah. Romance, friendship, partnerships, businessships. See? Pink. And you got a little white up in there. White talks about the parity or the clarity of. But the thing that I noticed, you have 3 pearls on the flower, 3 pearls on the forehead, and 3 pearls on the ears as earrings. 3s represent the creation of what? The empowerment or the illumination of passion, the illumination of peace, the illumination of joy, the illumination of a friendship, the illumination of a new romance, illumination of a business ship, like a partnership. So be on the lookout for that. That prayer, man, it changes things. And then the thing that I notice about this prayer, when I look at this person's eyes, it's like the eye is half of a butterfly. Look at the eye. That's a half of a butterfly wing. So when you take one eye as a wing and the other eye as a wing and the nose becomes the rest of the body, change of sight, change of mind. Praying that powerful prayer. Whether it's you praying against the enemy or against the opponents, against your opposition, still remember to pray and ask for love and acceptance. It's here. Musicians and hermits, transformations, going in within, whether we toggle in the light or the dark, it doesn't matter. We get it done. So do what you got to do. For those who need to talk to me, I talk back. Leave a comment, email me, it doesn't matter. But until I see you for your love, read is not a bad read at all. Watch how you move, watch how you act, watch what you think, because we have a lot to deal with. So until I see you for your love readings, take care, work it out, figure it out, Scorpio.